So I want to talk to y'all about something that just hit me a few minutes ago. It's been something that my dad has been saying pretty much all my life. Be led and not driven. I know I was talking about driving and stuff the other day, staying in your lane, staying focused on what's in front of you, not paying attention to what's on either side of you too much. This is something similar, but a little different, a little more directive. Being led but not driven. Words to live by in life, I promise you. Being led as in led by the Spirit, led by your purpose, led by non-external things. So instead of being led or driven by something externally. So let me back up. The way I do it is I'm led by the Spirit. I'm led by God's plan for my life, my purpose in life, my passion for the things that I love to do, my calling, and helping people, those types of things. So those things I believe are internal. When I got a deeper relationship with God, a personal relationship with my Creator, Jesus, I started following His lead. I started being led instead of driven by what was happening inside of me. So the things that were driving me inside from the outside were outside things. So what my parents expected me to do, what my wife expected me to do, what my kids expect me to do, people on social media, followers, community, family and friends. Some people may not mean any harm. They may just have certain expectations of you and what you do. I get it. There are some people that you do have to answer to. You got a job, you got to answer to them. That's not what I'm talking about. You got a wife, husband, you got to look out for their interests as well. That's not what I'm talking about. Being led in everything that you do in life instead of driven by external things. Being led by internal passions, internal purpose for your life, something that's intangible. Like you can touch and feel people, like those people that you can see and feel around you, those comments you can reach out and touch, those dislikes, even the likes. Don't be driven by the likes and comments. Those likes and comments will come and go. If you're reading the comments and you're expecting to live and die by those comments, you will live and die by those comments. The likes, the shares, the comments, the views, that will be the demise of you and whatever it is that you're building. Real talk. Because when I started podcast a few years ago, I was looking to see how many views, how many likes, how many comments I got, how many subscribers. I was really riding on that. Like, man, nobody's watching it. Like, of course, I didn't build it the way I should have. It's supposed to be on Real Talk, and it wasn't my vision necessarily. It was good what I was doing, and I started it. I did it, but it was not the right way. And my internal reasons for doing it was, turned into something that I didn't like. It turned into being driven by likes and comments and shares and subscribes instead of being led by my purpose to help people, to give a safe space for men to talk about things that are tough to talk about. So now we're back to today. Things, I promise you, things are so much easier now for me. Like, it's hard. Things are still hard, but it's so much easier, like, to drown out the people. Like, after I drown out those expectations of what other people expect me to do, it's so much easier, like, for me to stay focused on what I'm doing. I'm being led and not driven. Being led by my purpose, God's calling on my life, His plan for my life, and not driven by outer expectations of other people. Be led and not driven.